Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of the KOFO Basketball Game of the Week as the Central Heights Vikings host the West Franklin Falcons. Tonight's game heard exclusively on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com is brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, and by Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and Arvest Bank. Now let's go courtside for the KOFO Game of the Week. Here's Luke Queen.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Tuesday night first broadcast of 2022 of the high school game of the week. Luke Queen here at Central Heights for a cross-county rival game between the Central Heights Vikings and the West Franklin Falcons. The girls will get things started here this evening. Both teams above 500 so far on the season. Central Heights 3-2, West Franklin at 2-1. These two teams met back in the Ike Searfoss Invitational back to kind of open the season up back on December the 10th. It was Central Heights coming away with a 50-32 victory on that evening and trying to duplicate it here this evening. West Franklin trying to tie it up on the season series with the Vikings and come away with that win. Both teams have some experience in their lineups, working in some new players here. Got through the first portion of the season, getting through that pre-holiday break time. Got to work on some things over the holiday break, and now getting into it as we start the second semester of basketball. 3-2 Central Heights and 2-1 West Franklin. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll kind of go over the starting lineup, get you ready for action. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Walt Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. We have only a short time to make arrangements and take care of countless details. We pride ourselves in directing funerals that are flawless. Dingle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Why does Walgreens offer copays as low as $0 and 90-day refills? Because we care about Medicare, so you don't have to. I mean, do you really care to hear me go on about same-day prescription delivery making your life easier? Or how there's a pharmacy expert available 24/7 and one-click refills? Well, I just did anyways. Fill your Medicare prescriptions with Walgreens and save.
$0 copays apply to Tier 1 generic drugs and select plans with Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Restrictions apply. See walgreens.com/Medicare for complete details.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code CASH.
Back here in the Ike Searfoss Gymnasium at Central Heights, Luke Queen with you for the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Central Heights hosting West Franklin here in a cross-county Flint Hills League rivalry game. Central Heights coming in here in the girls' contest 3-2. West Franklin at 2-1 on the season. The visitors going to start out like this for West Franklin. 5'10" freshman number 11 Madison Scott. 5'8" sophomore number 12 Katie Cameron. 5'7" junior number 15 Emma Bailey. 5'8" freshman number 40 Riley Smith. And 6' senior number 42 Allison Swank. For West Franklin, it is Scott, Cameron, Bailey, Smith, and Swank, the starters for the Falcons. For Central Heights, we're going to start with 5'7" senior number 11 Lily Meyer. 5'8" senior number 12 Alexis Haynes. 5'4" senior number 13 Taryn Compton. 5'3" freshman number 30 Melanie Christian, and 5'8" senior number 33 Cameron Peel. Now we're going to take a timeout for the national anthem, and we'll be back here at Central Heights for more high school basketball on KOFO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I need to be able to work from anywhere, so I need to have supplies, well, everywhere.
It's possible at Staples.
I need the same setup for my home as I have at the office, without twice the cost.
Also possible, because your local Staples store has the tools your business needs to get work done. Now get 40% back in a Staples store bonus when you buy any 2 ink or toner cartridges. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 1/15, limit 2 in-store only. See staplesconnect.com/store bonus for details.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code CASH for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code CASH.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you here for this KOFO High School Game of the Week. Central Heights and West Franklin here inside the Searfoss Gymnasium on Buddy Welch Court. Central Heights 3-2 on the season. West Franklin at 2-1. Again, the starters for West Franklin. 5'10" freshman, number 11 Madison Scott. Number 12, a 5'8" sophomore Katie Cameron. Number 15, 5'7" junior, number 15 Emma Bailey. 5'8" freshman, number 40 Riley Smith, and a 6' senior, number 42 Allison Swank. Scott, Cameron, Bailey, Smith, and Swank, the starters for West Franklin. For Central Heights, 5'7" senior, number 11 Lily Meyer. 5'8" senior, number 12 Alexis Haynes. 5'4" senior, number 13 Taryn Compton. 5'3" freshman, number 30 Melanie Christian. And 5'8" senior, number 33 Cameron Peel. So Meyer, Haynes, Compton, Christian, and Peel, the starting 5 for Central Heights. Again, these two teams met back in December, and it was the Central Heights Vikings coming away with the 50-32 win back in the Ike Searfoss tournament back in December. West Franklin looking to turn the table here. The second time these teams meet, the second time here on this floor. Expect a good one between these two schools. An 18-point game that first time around. Let's see what a younger West Franklin Falcon team can do. As you heard, a couple freshmen in that starting five for West Franklin. Also a junior and a senior in there as well. Kind of spread it across the board. A freshman and 4 seniors will be the starters for Central Heights. Caden Schaefer, the head coach of the Vikings. Trisha Rogers, the head coach of the Falcons, getting their team's final instructions here. As Vikings take the floor, it looks like Lily Meyer will jump center here for the Vikings. And we'll go up against Allison Swank of the Falcons. Officials are in position and ready. We are about to tip off here and get underway. Falcons control the tip. Emma Bailey dribbles between the circles. The 3-2 zone for Central Heights. Swing the ball around the top of the key. Bailey, 16-footer on the way from the left wing, is up and good. Quickly 2-0 here for West Franklin. A 3-2 zone the Falcons bring out, not in their pressure defense that we saw before the break. Kicked into the corner. Alexis Haynes, three-pointer, rolls around the rim and out, no good. And the rebound brought down by Scott for West Franklin. Haley over to Cameron, down inside to Smith. Smith covered up there, kicks it back out across into the corner. Allison Swank, 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Haynes, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against West Franklin. Looks like it's going to go on number 42. That is, that's on, puts 32 up on the board. Those 32 out there, so I'm going to say that's on Allison Swank. Central Heights on the corner, Lily Meyer out top. Chris John on the right wing. Into the corner for Alexis Haynes. Haynes looking underneath, trying to get it down inside to Meyer. Poked away, ball loose on the floor, and we've got a whistle and a alternate possession here on the tie-up. The ball will stay with Central Heights. Haynes triggers it in. Lily Meyer and the point guard here now in her senior year for Central Heights for the last 4 years. Move inside there. Cameron Peel shoved her feet there as she went to make that spin move. Whistled for the traveling violation. We'll give it back to West Franklin. Falcons with a 2-0 lead here. A minute and a half gone by in the first. Down to Smith. Double team down on the block. Trying to kick it back out. Has it deflected. Still in a little trouble. Able to get rid of it there to Scott. Scott tries to split the double team. Takes a bump, and it's going to be a foul against Central Heights. So West Franklin will keep it underneath their own basket. Substitution coming in here. Samantha Hauer will replace Riley Smith. The foul is on Cameron Peel for Central Heights. It's her first team foul. Emma Bailey gets it into the corner, tries to drive in the middle, and kicks it back out. It's out. Bailey, 15-footer on the way from right at the free throw stripe is up, and it is good. Bailey's got all 4 here for West Franklin early on. Central Heights still looking for their first basket. Meyer gets the screen, kicks it over. Compton thought about the 3. Now resets the offense. Meyer hands off. Peel has a look at a 3 from the left wing, and she hits it. Cameron Peel pulls the trigger off the dribble handoff there and drains it from the left wing. Into the corner, Allison Swank, down low, shot up is no good, taken there by Scott. Well, the foul is going to send her to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is on number 12, Alexis Haynes. That is her first personal foul, the second team foul on the Vikings. First free throw by Scott. Off the front rim, no good. Left that one just a little bit short there. Here in the roundhouse of that Central Heights, a little bit of a different look And the second one is pure there for Scott. 1 of 2 at the line. 5-3, West Franklin on top. Alexis Haynes in the corner, so it looks down low for Cameron Peel. Gets it down to her. Makes a move along the baseline. Shot up off the glass is no good, but a whistle and a foul here. And it looks like it's going to go against Allison Swank, and if it is, that is her second. It is on Swank. That is her second personal foul, so Cameron Peel at the free throw line to shoot 2. First one on the way is good. Lena Walter going to check in here for West Franklin. She's going to replace Swank. Johnson Swank had pretty good defensive position that time, but just Peel and a good move. Missed on the free throw and poked away by Lily Meyer out of bounds. And we'll go to West Franklin. Power along the right wing here for West Franklin. Gives it over to Scott. Into the corner to Bailey. She's able to save it as his pass almost went out of bounds. But it's into the hands of Alexis Haynes. She'll hand off Lily Meyer, brings it into the front court. And a whistle and a double dribble called there. Meyer went to pick it up, lost control of it, and then dribbled to regain the possession there. Called for the double dribble. Bailey, kind of a jump double team here out of that jump trap, out of that zone. Quickly down to Hauer. Her shot is up, rolls around the rim and out. A rebound brought in by Cameron Peel for Central High. Then she'll hand off to Lily Meyer. Meyer over to Chris John here on the right wing. Back out to Meyer. Nobody's going to pick her up. Lily's going to pull the trigger for 3. No good. And the rebound brought down by Madison Scott for West Franklin. Gets it out top to Emma Bailey. Swinging around to the corner. Lena Walter with a look for 3. No good. The offensive rebound and the stick back no good. But Scott going to go back to the free throw line as she's earned a foul there. Looks like it's going to be on number 12, Alexis Haynes. That'll be her second personal foul, the third team foul on the Vikings. First free throw from Scott is no good. Number 32, Erica Haynes, will check in here for Alexis Haynes. Let's just sit down with those 2 personal fouls. Scott's second free throw is good. 6-4 here, 4:20 remaining in quarter number 1. Lily Meyer into the corner to Cameron Peel. Peel thought about it. Now kicks it back out. Thompson out top. Now Chris John. Left wing down inside to Peel. Kick it back out. Working against this zone here for West Franklin. Right, moving the ball rather quickly. Now Chris John going to try and drive in. Kicks it out. Only Meyer steps through. Now kicks it back out. Thompson. Vikings will work it around. Karen Thompson will look for 3. No good, but good offensive rebound there by Cameron Peel. Her shot no good. Lily Meyer an offensive board. Shot now down on the floor, and Chris John able to pick it up. To Erica Haynes, going to try and drive baseline. Nothing there, but takes an awkward shot, but it has a little bit of a bump there, and the whistle and a foul going to go against Central Heights. And that's going to put Haynes at the free throw line to shoot 2, I believe. And we've got a timeout here on the floor, 32nd one called by West Franklin. We'll keep it right here through this one. The foul on Central Heights was on number 11, Lily Meyer. That is her first. The 4th team foul on Central Heights with 3:33 remaining here in quarter number 1. West Franklin 6 and Central Heights 4. Out of this timeout. Excuse me, I marked that down to the wrong 11. The foul actually was on West Franklin. And I caught myself there. It's actually on Madison Scott. It's her first. It's the 3rd team foul on the Vikings. Erica Haynes will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. They're actually going to call it on the floor. Means before the timeout was called, was standing at the free throw line. Now they're pointing underneath. Haynes gets it into Peel. Peel out top, Lily Meyer. Dribble it out between the circles. Now work to the right wing. Into the corner to Haynes. Gives it to Chris John. Chris John trying to get it inside to Peel, and we've got a whistle and a foul, and that's an offensive foul going to go against Cameron Peel. Pushed off there on that lob pass. That's going to be the second on Cameron. Fourth team foul on Central Heights. Lena Bailey across the timeline into the corner. Lena Walter. Walter tried to dribble out of a quick jump double team there and stepped on the sideline as she did. The turnover gives it back to Central Heights. Checking in for the Vikings, Jaden Creaky, a 5'2" junior. She's going to replace Cameron Peel. Lily Meyer going to move from the point guard down into the block on this offensive set here. Creaky across the timeline, working to her right. Gets it to Meyer in the corner, down low to Haynes. Kicks it across. Chris John with a 6-footer on the way, no good. And a whistle and a foul. This is going to go against Creaky for Central Heights. Kind of went through the back of the Falcon defender there, trying to get that rebound. It'll be the 5th team foul on the Vikings. Bailey across the timeline, over to Howard left wing. West Franklin 2-point advantage here, 6-4, down inside. And the ball was knocked away momentarily, and now a whistle and a jump ball will stay with West Franklin underneath their own basket. Walter to trigger this one in. Gets it out top to Howard. Howard dribbles along the right wing. Now kicks it over to Cameron. Into the corner, Walter. Falcons working it around the top of the key once again. Into the corner, Walter has another look for three. This one just a little bit too long off the back rim. Battle for the offensive rebound by Howard, but just unable to bring it in. Was able to knock it away. Tried to chase it down, but it caught the inline. Central Heights trying to tie it up here. A 3 to take the lead. Bunting into the corner to Alexis Haynes. Cross court, Creaky. Now Chris John with it right wing. Into the corner, Lily Meyer. Started there by Lena Walter. That's back out top. Chased down by Compton. Kick back over to Meyer. Meyer tries to drive. Has to kick it back out, and her pass was just a little bit too high there for Creaky. Had to chase it down in the backcourt, so the turnover gives it back to West Franklin. 1:48 remaining here in quarter number one. West Franklin 6, Central Heights 4. Cross-court pass, Howard, 15-footer on the way up off the glass, no good. Madison Scott, the offensive rebound. Goes back up, has her shot partially blocked there by Lily Meyer, and then we've got a whistle and a foul on the loose ball. This one's going to go against West Franklin. Samantha Howard will pick that one up. Her first. 4th team foul on the Falcons. Creaky across the timeline, working to the left wing. Down into the corner to Haynes. Trying to get it inside to Meyer. Meyer makes a move across the lane. Shot up, no good. And the rebound brought down by Howard. Gives it off to Emma Bailey. Bailey will bring it across the timeline. Working in the middle of the lane. Now kicks it out. Scott, 12-footer on the way. A little bit too strong. But Bailey with the offensive rebound. Has it knocked away, but Howard's there to pick it up. West Franklin will reset the offense. Lena Walter baseline, and the runner up off the glass is in. Nice find there on the cut by Bailey to hit Walter. 8-4, West Franklin on top. Into the corner to Hayes. Back out top to Creaky. Now Taryn Compton runs the baseline, gets a look for three, fires and hits. First bucket for Compton. She's got a 3. It's 8-7 here, 35 seconds remaining in quarter number one. Franklin back on the offensive end. Working it around the top of the key. Howard, 15-footer on the way, too strong, but the rebound on the backside, chased down by Scott, and she takes a bump there. Going to go against Taryn Compton for Central Heights. It'll be her first. 17 seconds remaining. It's a 16 foul. West Franklin will be shooting free throws after the next foul. Walter tried to trigger it in and stepped inbounds and went to make a pass there. Somebody stepped in front of her, lost her balance, and turnover right back to Central Heights. Riley Smith will take over for Walter here for West Franklin. Central Heights the opportunity to take the lead here on this final possession if they want to. 15 seconds on the clock. Into the corner, Eric Haynes. Back to Creaky. Compton again. Thought about the three. Gets it inside to Haynes. Haynes makes a move into the middle of the lane. Shot up off the glass. No good. Gets the offensive rebound. Sticks it up, and it's in. And it is Central Heights will take a 9-8 lead after 1 quarter of play. We played one here at Central Heights where the Vikings lead West Franklin 9-8. Back in 60, you're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer, and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa Bike and Trail, Franklin County Attorney's Office, Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, and Crown Realty, Ottawa. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play ball! And back here at Central Heights, Luke Queen with you here this evening. And we get in ready for quarter number 2. Central Heights on top of West Franklin here in the varsity girls matchup, 9-8 after 1 quarter of play. Central Heights took their first lead on the last second bucket there by Erica Haynes. Only Chris John gets it over to Taryn Compton on the right wing. Looks to drive baseline, kicks it out to Haynes. Haynes finds a cut from Lily Meyer down underneath, and a whistle and a foul there as Meyer made the catch. Going to go against number 40, Riley Smith for West Franklin. Her first personal foul, the 15th foul on the Falcons. Haynes triggered in underneath the Viking basket. It's Meyer back to Haynes, and a little bit of trouble down there. Tries to kick it out. Thompson able to chase it down. Into the corner, Lily Meyer, three-pointer. Soft roll there for Lily Meyer. Her first bucket is a three-pointer, and the lead has quickly jumped to 4 for Central Heights. Smith in the right corner, dribbles back out to Howard. Over to Emma Bailey. Bailey finds Scott. Scott, 6-footer up off the glass, no good. The rebound brought down by Haynes. Haynes, give it off to Chris John. Going to bring it across the timeline. Left wing, Compton has another look for 3, and she drills it once again. Karen Compton, 2 for 2 from downtown. And another timeout going to be called here by West Franklin. Another 30-second break here, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here through this. 6:57 remaining here in the first half. Quick 8-0 run by Central Heights. Last bucket of the first quarter, and 2 threes, one by Lily Meyer and one by Taryn Compton. Seniors who have been shooting them here inside this gymnasium for a long time for the Vikings have knocked it down and extended the lead out to 7 at 15-8. Franklin trying to get into an offensive rhythm here. Falcons will be in possession here as we get back to play. Howard down to Swank. Swank going to make a baseline move and took an extra step there. She went to make the move. Whistled for the traveling violation. Give the ball back over to Central Heights. Swank just barely shuffled that foot. It was a good move to rip and drive, but just didn't quite keep her pivot foot set until she got the ball on the floor. Haynes tries to find the cut there of Thompson, and ball's poked away by Scott. And whistle and a foul here is going to go against Karen Thompson. Kind of was in a tough spot there. Momentum was carrying her to the corner and bumped into the back there of Madison Scott, and that's going to send her to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1, as that's the 7th foul here on Central Heights. Timeout here on the floor. The officials talking to a couple players from each team. Now we're getting ready to shoot the free throws. And Scott at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First free throw on the way. Off the front rim, no good. And the rebound brought down by Compton. Christian, right wing here to Evans. Ball kicked into the corner. Erica Haynes, cross-court pass. And Sydney Evans with it. Back out top to Christian. 5'6" freshman gets it down to Lily Meyer. Meyer going to work in the post, and a whistle and a foul. See a hand check there on the drive. It looks like by Emma Bailey for West Franklin. That is her first personal foul. It's the 6th team foul on the Falcons. Erica Haynes going to trigger it in. Puts it into the corner to Alexis Haynes. Now to Christian. Christian into the corner. Lily Meyer steps into a three. Fires too strong, and a good rebound on the backside there by Madison Scott. Scott has it knocked away, and last touch by West Franklin on the far side. So Central Heights forced Scott into a speedy situation there, unable to handle it, I guess. And a whistle and a double dribble here by Christian will give it right back. She looked like she was going to pick it up to make a pass, got that second hand on it, then put it back down onto the floor. Bailey, left wing to Hauer. Puts it down to Swank. Dumps it off inside. Nice pass. Good finish there. And Scott puts it up off the glass for two. That's the lead down to 5, 15-10. Central Heights on top. 5.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Meyer tries to drive. Step down there. Man-to-man defense now for West Franklin. Christian with it, right wing. Let's try and drive in there. Good help. Outside to Alexis Haynes. Now to Sydney Evans. Evans drives to her left. Kicks it back out top. Lily Meyer will reset between the circles. Works to her right. Guarded by Bailey. And an illegal screen here going to go against Central Heights. The moving screen going to go on Alexis Haynes, and that's going to be her third personal foul. The offensive variety doesn't allow for West Franklin to go shoot any free throws, but it is the third personal foul there on Alexis Haynes. So she's going to have to take a seat probably for the remainder of the first half. Bailey between the circles, left wing to Howard, down to Allison Swank. And Swank thought about taking the jumper, then went to put it on the ground and shuffled her feet. Whistle for the traveling violation. Turn it back over to Central Heights. And before he releases the ball, Eric Haynes stepped inbounds. And so immediately the ball goes right back over to West Franklin. And the timeout will be called here by Central Heights. A full timeout. We'll take a quick 60 with them. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO at KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Back here in Richmond, Kansas, at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you inside the Ike Steerfoss Gymnasium. 4:50 remaining here in the first half. Central Heights on top of West Franklin in this varsity girls contest, 15-10. West Franklin will have it underneath their own basket here as we get back to play. Katie Cameron going to trigger it in for the Falcons. Scott, Swank, Bailey, and Hauer, the other four on the floor. Pass thrown in is deflected and picked up here by Erica Haynes, and a whistle and a foul there as Hauer went to the floor trying to get the jump ball, but she'll be whistled for the foul. That's going to be the second on Samantha Hauer, and it's going to be the team's seventh, and so going to send Central Heights to the free throw line here to shoot 1 and 1. Erica Haynes at the line. First free throw on the way, a little bit too strong, no good. And the rebound brought down by Allison Swank for West Franklin. Bailey quickly into the front court. Into the corner, Swank, 15-footer, no good. Backside rebound ripped away there by Bailey. West Franklin will have another look at it. Swank to Bailey, thought about the 15-footer, gets it over to Howard. 12-footer on the way, and he rattles around and out, no good. Saved underneath by Swank into the hands of Bailey. Falcons swing it around. This time Swank rolls the one around the rim and out from the left side from about 10 feet. It did everything but fall through the net. Quickly the other way, Central Heights shot up off the glass, no good. And the rebound brought down by Emma Bailey. Bailey into the front court, driving into the lane. Floater, no good, too strong. And the rebound brought down by Lily Meyer for Central Heights. Meyer pushes up the left side, gets it up to Compton. Now back to Meyer, swung around to Chris John, right wing. John will back it back out, reset the offense here. Into the corner, Lily Meyer. Looking underneath, now has to kick it back out. Thompson going to pull the trigger on another three and knocks another one in. The third three-point basket here for Karen Thompson in the first half. She's got 9, and the lead is 8. Hauer with it, left wing. Cameron back to Hauer. Hauer 15-footer, no good. A rebound down on the floor and picked up and pulled away by Lily Meyer. Up to Compton. Compton slows it down, gets it back to Meyer. Over to Chris John on the right wing. Get it into the corner. Erica Haynes. Pass underneath, deflected. Able to get it back. Gets it down to Meyer. Meyer turnaround jumper is up, and it is good. Lily Meyer with 5. And the lead has gone up to 10 at 20-10. 2:45 remaining here in the first half. Central Heights on top of West Franklin in this girls varsity contest. Flank to Cameron. Get it down inside Scott. Scott turnaround, shot partially blocked. Lily Meyer comes away with it. Central Heights pushing the other way. Cross-court pass. Sydney Evans drives baseline. She's going to pull up from about 12 feet. Up off the rim, no good. Allison Swank brings the rebound down. And a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by West Franklin, a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take another quick 60 with them. You're listening to the high school basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO at KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. 2:20 run remaining in the first half. Central Heights on top 20-10 over West Franklin. 11-2 run here in this second quarter as Central Heights. 13-2 if you count the last basket of that first quarter. Walter into the ballgame for West Franklin. She's got it on the right wing and drug her pivot foot there. She went to make a move. Looked baseline originally, then tried to bring it back out. Whistle will turn it over back to Central Heights. Melanie Christian will bring it across the timeline. Works to her left. Into the corner to Haynes. Back to Christian. Into Compton. And we've got a whistle and a moving screen going to be called here against Central Heights. They were looking to try and get Taryn Compton in the corner, open for another three. This one's going to go against Erica Haynes. That's going to be her first. 19 foul, so a double bonus from here on out in the first half for West Franklin. Emma Bailey fires it over to Cameron, unable to handle the pass, and Sydney Evans will pick it up for Central Heights. Quickly the other way, get it down inside to Haynes, makes a move into the middle of the lane, shot up over the front of the rim is good. Nice move there by Erica Haynes. Bailey quickly the other way, gets it over to Lena Walter. Swung around the top of the key, Cameron. Swank in the corner, 15-footer on the way is up and good. Allison Swank, her first bucket. Stops the run there. Nice Central Heights. Lead down to 10. Into the corner, Compton. Covered up quickly, drives baseline. Good help there by Swank to come over and shut that down. Early Meyer with it right wing. Now top to Evans. And a whistle and a 3-second violation will be called there. Strides kind of got a little stagnant, just was standing at that point. Turnover back to West Franklin as we go under a minute to play here in the first half. Bailey left wing to Cameron, again to Swank. Back out top to Bailey. Over to Walter, right wing. Pass back to Bailey, deflected. Bailey will have to chase it down in the backcourt to bring it across to Cameron. On to Swank, back out to Bailey. Bailey, 16-footer on the way, is up and good. 6 points now for Emma Bailey. Quick 4-0 run here by West Franklin. Lead down to 8. The drive's going to hold here for the last shot of the half with 20 seconds left. Taryn Thompson out on the far left corner. Kind of a four corners offense look here. Melanie Christian now with it. 9 seconds to go. Get the offense going here. Double team there. Trying to find the open shooter. Lily Meyer trying to get it open. Sydney Evans going to try and put it up at the buzzer. No good. And we have reached halftime here at Central Heights with our scores. Central Heights Vikings 22 and the West Franklin Falcons 14. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Send you back to the studio. We'll come back with your halftime statistics. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code FREE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code FREE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FREE.
Hi, I'm Laura Howard, Secretary of the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services. In Kansas, there are more than 540,000 people on Medicare, and each day, nearly 10,000 new people enroll nationwide. While Medicare enrollment can seem daunting, it doesn't have to be. That's where SHIC, or the Senior Health Insurance Counseling for Kansas program, comes in. The SHIC program provides seniors across Kansas trusted and unbiased help about Medicare benefits. SHIC counselors provide all the information and options available so you can make an informed decision about your Medicare coverage. We look forward to helping you navigate your way to a Medicare plan that is right for you. The number to call to find your local SHIC counselor is 1-800-860-5260.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and Administration for Community Living, Department of Health and Human Services, and aired in cooperation with this station.
Back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you. Here we are at halftime of the girls varsity contest, where the Central Heights Vikings have a 22-14 lead over the West Franklin Falcons here in the girls varsity contest. Central Heights led 9-8 after one quarter of play, outscoring West Franklin 13-6 in quarter number 2, including a 13-2 run to end the first quarter and open the second quarter, scoring the first 11 points of the second quarter, extending their lead out to 12 at 1 point, getting the final bucket of a quarter to put the lead back to 8. But it was early on. It was West Franklin coming out to a 4-0 lead before Central Heights knocked down a couple threes in that first quarter to kind of seize control there midway through the first quarter. They finished on that little mini run, a 4-0 run to end the quarter, going up 9-8, and then the big second quarter spurt to push the lead out. Leading scorers in the first half for Central Heights: Karen Compton, 9 points, 3 3-point baskets in that first half. 5 points for Lily Meyer, including a 3-pointer. 4 points for Erica Haynes, and 4 points for Cameron Peel. Leading the way for West Franklin: Emma Bailey, she has 6. Madison Scott has 4, 2 points apiece for Lena Walter and Allison Swank. Central Heights have the advantage as far as pushing the basketball, kind of getting a little bit more of the looks that they're wanting. West Franklin doing a good job defensively, have changed up their defenses a couple times. Before the break, when we had West Franklin, they were using a little bit more pressure defense, but have kind of stayed back in the half court using the zone and a man-to-man defense so far in this first half. We'll see if Coach Rogers makes any changes to that defense, maybe coming up with a little bit more pressure in the second half. Foul trouble: Allison Swank and Samantha Howard, 2 fouls apiece for West Franklin, 1 for Riley Smith, 1 for Madison Scott, and 1 for Emma Bailey. For Central Heights, Alexis Haynes has 3 personal fouls. Cameron Keel has 2. 2 fouls for Taryn Compton, 1 for Jaden Creaky, and 1 for Erica Haynes. So really, Alexis Haynes with those 3 personal fouls, looking maybe the biggest foul trouble, but Central Heights managed that storm a little bit when the senior starter kind of picked up a couple there at that time. Central Heights has done a really nice job of kind of gathering themselves. They got that offense going and were able to get the lead, push it out, and maintain it so far here in this first half. We're going to take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with more high school basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's. Today's topic, exercise. You know, the right gear makes all the difference.
Sure does, which is why I went to Kohl's and got an Adidas hoodie for my husband and some Under Armour gear for myself.
Is shopping your cardio?
More like my motivation. I also picked up some Nike sneakers for my son.
Oh, family workouts.
That's the goal. Select styles. Coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Hello, Discover here to explain our Cashback Match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit nationalguard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you at halftime of the girls' contest. It is Central Heights 22 and West Franklin 14. Central Heights had the advantage 9-8 after the first quarter of play, a 13-6. Second quarter for the Vikings kept him on top. They get the lead up to 11. West Franklin battled back to get it down to 6. The final bucket there by Central Heights put it up to 8 here at the half, and that is how we sit as we get ready for the second half. Here is Central Heights. Those teams back out on the floor, getting loosed up, ready to go for half number 2. Expect anything different between these two, but to come out and give it all they've got here. Just a little over a minute left, so we're going to take advantage of that. Take another quick 60-second break, and we come back. We'll be ready for second half basketball. From here at Central Heights High School, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Back here at Central Heights High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. Central Heights on top 22-14 here in the girls varsity contest as we get ready to start back up in quarter number 3. Again, Taryn Compton, 3 first half three-pointers, leads the way for Central Heights with 9 points. Lily Meyer tossed in 5, 4 points apiece for Erica Haynes and Cameron Peel. For West Franklin, Emma Bailey leading the way with 6 points. Madison Scott with 4 and 2 points apiece for Lena Walter and Allison Swank. Checking to see if the original starting 5, it is not for Central Heights. It's going to be Chris John, Compton, Meyer, Peel, and Erica Haynes. Starters for Central Heights, Hauer, Bailey, Cameron, Scott, and Swank. The starters here for West Franklin. A quick 15-footer on the way from Scott's too strong for West Franklin. And the rebound brought in by Taryn Compton. Gives it off to Lily Meyer. Meyer over to Compton, right wing. Three-pointer on the way. This one no good. Now Allison Swank brings the rebound down. And a quick whistle and a foul here going to go against Cameron Peel as she tried to come in and swipe that ball away, or at least try and tie it up. Vikings head coach Hayden Schaefer shakes his head in disagreement. Thought it was a jump ball, and a good job by Cameron to come in there, and quickly she'll check out of the ball game as Alexis Haynes will check back in. That's the third foul on Cameron Peel. It's the first of the second half on Central Heights. Madison Scott, right wing, looking inside, gets it back out to Emma Bailey. Cross-court pass intercepted there by Compton, and she jumped in the passing lane. Tries to dump it off. Chris John, shot up off the glass, rolls around the rim and out. Rebound there by Lily Meyer, no good on the putback. Goes up again, no good, and Cameron brings down the rebound for West Franklin. Gets it over to Emma Bailey. Bailey at the top of the key. Right side, Scott. Scott gets it inside to Swank. Swank going to put it up off the glass, no good. Rebound there by Scott, and a whistle and a foul as she went back up. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. See, that foul is on, I believe it's Lily Meyer. It is, and that is her first personal foul. Second team foul on the Vikings here in the half. Madison Scott's first free throw is good. She now has 5 points here for West Franklin. Scott's second free throw off the front rim, no good. The rebound brought in by Alexis Haynes. Get over to Lily Meyer. Meyer right wing to Compton. Thought about another three. Reset the offense here for Central Heights. Matchup 3-2 zone, and once again here for West Franklin. Down in the corner to Haynes. Out top, Meyer. Back over the right wing to Compton. Compton gets the screen. Going to set her feet, fire the three, no good. Good offensive rebound on the backside there from Alexis Haynes, but shot went right up and into the hands of Allison Swank. Good block there by Allison. Pass over to her, step through, floater from 15, too strong, no good. And the rebound brought in by Erica Haynes, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul here on West Franklin. Going to go against number 45, Samantha Hauer. That's her third personal foul. The first team foul of the second half here on West Franklin. Right, gets it in with Lily Meyer, bringing it across the timeline. Right wing to Compton. Vikings just swinging around the top of the key here. Compton on the right wing. Looking to get it inside. Erica Haynes. Haynes going to turn around, put one up from about 6 feet. No good. Alexis Haynes. Offensive rebound, stick back partially blocked. Brought away by Allison Swank. Then gives it to Emma Bailey. Bailey works to the right. Madison Scott going to pull the trigger from 10 feet. Left a little bit short. And the rebound brought down by Haynes. Gets it to Meyer. Meyer will dribble over to the right wing. Down in the corner, Erica Haynes. Looking to try and get it inside. Stop there. Pass deflected and stolen away by Samantha Hauer as Central Heights tried to get it inside there to Alexis Haynes. Quickly the other way. Down inside. Madison Scott shot at partially blocked maybe. No good. Gets the offensive rebound. Puts it up off the glass. No good once again, but again gets her own rebound. Tries to get it out there. The ball loose on the floor, and we've got a whistle and a tie up here. And Bailey came flying in to try and maybe save that, as it looked like Central Heights was going to come away with it. Forced the tie up, but the possession arrow goes to the Vikings. Lena Walter going to check in there for Samantha Hauer with the 3 personal fouls for West Franklin. Meyer to the right wing to Compton. Back out top, Lily Meyer. Nobody steps to her, pulls the trigger for 3, no good. A good rebound there by Lena Walter. A whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to go against Alexis Haynes. It will. And that's her 4th personal foul. The third team foul on Central Heights here in the second half. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 22-15 the score. Swank in the right corner. Out top, Bailey. Working it around the top of the key. Get it to the corner. Swank, 15-footer, no good. Madison Scott, the rebound and the stick back there is no good, but a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against Central Heights, and that's going to send Madison Scott to the free throw line. You have to see who the foul was on. It hasn't gone to the scoreboard yet. And the first free throw by Scott rolls around the rim and in. not 100% sure who that last foul was on, but Madison Scott free throw line for the second. It rolls around the rim and in. She gets both of them. Lead is down to 5 at 22-17. Compton along the right wing. Compton on the right wing again. We got a whistle and a foul here. And this is going to go against Madison Scott for West Franklin. That is her second personal foul, the second team foul. Chris John on the right wing for Central Heights. Into the corner. Compton pulled the trigger on another three, no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound, taken there by Haynes. And she'll bring it back out. Outbound into the corner to Meyer. Kicks it back out top, Chris John. Right wing, Compton. Billy Meyer, free throw line jumper on the way, is up and good. And Central Heights' first bucket of the second half pushes the lead back out to 7 at 24-17. Nina Walter, right wing, out top, Emma Bailey. Working it around. Swank, 15-footer on the way from the left corner is up and good. Allison Swank now with 4. A little bit more pressure coming out here by West Franklin. Into the corner, Meyer. Lily going to pull the trigger on a three. No good. Long rebound chased down by Taryn Compton. It's to Erica Haynes. Haynes going to pull the trigger on a three. No good. Allison Swank brings the rebound down for West Franklin. Hands it off over to Emma Bailey. Bailey, right wing to Scott. Gets it back out. Now swung around and intercepted by Compton. Compton driving the other way. Shot up and a whistle and blocking foul here going to go against Bailey. That'll be her second. Tried to get back and see if she could draw that offensive foul. Compton was going hard, but Taryn has earned the chance at the free throw line here to shoot 2. The second on Bailey, third team foul on the Falcons. Free throw on the way from Taryn Thompson. The first one is good. Hope Crabtree is going to check in here for West Franklin. She's going to replace Madison Scott. Second free throw by Taryn Compton, no good. And a battle for the rebound is last touched by West Franklin, so we'll stay with Central Heights underneath their own basket here. 6-point advantage for Central Heights. Get it inside, Haynes. Nice move along the baseline and shot up off the glass is good. Erica Haynes with 6. And the lead back to 8. To the corner, Allison Swank. Nobody steps to her. Going to fire from the backside. No good. And a whistle and a foul here on the rebound. I think it's going to go against Lena Walter. It is. It'll be her first, the fourth team foul on West Franklin. Now Emma Bailey going to come up and supply some full court pressure here. Get the ball into Chris John. Counted there by Bailey. They're going to try and speed it up there. Able to get it break. Get it down inside. Lily Meyer goes up. Shot no good. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to send her to the free throw line to shoot 2. Defense was collapsing down on Meyer, so she went up strong. And quickly 2 fouls called there on Walter. First free throw by Meyer is good. Lily take the second. And rolls around the rim and out. No good. Rebound brought down by Allison Swank. Bailey between the circles. Left wing Cameron down in the corner to Swank. Baseline 6-footer on the way, too strong. And a whistle and a foul here. And again, it's going to go on Walter. That'll be her third. And the 16th foul here on Falcons. Howard quickly checks back in, and she's going to replace Walter. Full court press now by West Franklin. For Heights, Gets it into Meyer. Meyer pushes across the timeline, driving into the middle of the lane. Goes around and up, no good. And the rebound brought down by Wes Franklin. Now the ball poked away on the floor, and a whistle and a foul going to go here against Central Heights. That's going to go against Lily Meyer, and that's going to be her second. The fourth on the Lady Vikings. Ball was loose on the floor. Meyer kind of laid out for that one and just got a piece of the arm there. Kind of grabbed the wrist. He went for the ball. Power along the right wing for West Franklin. Out top Cameron, now down to Swank. Swank going to pull the trigger 12 feet, rattles around and out, no good. And Emma Bailey crashes the boards from the backside. She's going to pull up 8-footer on the way, rolls around and out, no good. And Haynes with it here, a tie-up. As Crabtree and Haynes battled for it there. And the alternate possession this time goes to West Franklin. And a timeout will be called here by Central Heights. Full timeout, a 60-second break, so we'll take a quick one with you. You're listening to high school basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Back here in the Ike Searfoss Gymnasium at Central Heights, Luke Queen with you. 28-19, a minute 48 left in the third. Central Heights on top of West Franklin here in the varsity girls contest. Cameron going to trigger it in for West Franklin. Gets it into Swank. 5-footer on the way. Too strong off the back rim. The rebound brought down by Erica Haynes for Central Heights. And over to Melanie Christian, who will bring it across the timeline. Central Heights kind of bringing it back out here, trying to get West Franklin to extend their defense. West Franklin's committed 16 fouls. Minute 25. Lily Meyer with it. Dribbles in, kicks it over to Karen Compton in the right corner. Compton going to drive in, now kick it back out. Little four corners will slow down here by Central Heights. Compton going to drive in, kick it over to Christian, right wing. Trying to drive on Bailey. Picks up her dribble, has the pass deflected and knocked away. Bailey will bring it across the timeline. Moves to her right. And gets it over to Howard along the right wing. Back to Emma Bailey. Cameron into the corner. Swank. Swank going to pull the trigger. No good. Rebound brought down there by Compton. And we've got a whistle and a tie-up here. An alternate possession will stay with West Franklin. And actually, I was thinking the same thing. They double-checked with that as the last tie-up went to West Franklin. This went over to Central Heights. 42 seconds remaining here. West Franklin going to come out in their full-court pressure once again. Haynes gets it into Chris John. Chris John guarded there by Scott. Back to Haynes. Now to Lily Meyer. Meyer will bring it across the timeline, working along the left wing. Tries to drive baseline, shut off there. Kicks it back out top Chris John. Right wing to Compton. Vikings working around the top of the key. Looks for the high post. Stolen away there by Madison Scott. Going quickly the other way. Scott, layup up off the glass is good. A nice steal and end-to-end there. 10 seconds to go as Meyer brings it across the timeline. Works back to the middle. Kicks it over right wing to Compton. Compton looks down underneath. Chris John over to Meyer. Meyer pulls the trigger and hits the three. And we reach the end of quarter number 3. And it's Central Heights 31 and West Franklin 21. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Back underway here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the high post, stolen away by Central Heights, but the loose ball foul going to be whistled here against the Lady Vikings. They have a 31-21 lead as we get ready for action here in the fourth quarter over West Franklin Falcons. The 16 foul on Central Heights. Did not see who that one was on. Apparently it's going to go against Karen Compton, who's going to check out of the ball game. Big and Creaky coming back in. Hauer along the left wing. Gets it down to Madison Scott, going to try and drive baseline. And a whistle prior to on the drive there. Hand check going to be called here against Erica Haynes. That'll be her second personal foul. It's the 7th team foul. And that sends Madison Scott to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. First free throw on the way from Scott is good. Earns the second there. Madison now into double figures. She has 10. Second free throw, front rim crawls over and in. 2 for 2 that time. Lead down to 8. Lily Meyer has a dribble through the press herself there. Handled the ball a lot as the point guard here for this Vikings offense over the years. And now we've got a whistle and a foul, and a little blocking foul going to be called out on Emma Bailey as Meyer was trying to drive. That'll be the third on Bailey. That's going to send Meyer to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. We're in the bonus remainder of the way. 7:30 remaining here in regulation. First free throw by Lily Meyer is good. Earns the second. Meyer's second is too strong, and the rebound brought down by Madison Scott for West Franklin. We'll bring it across the timeline. Get over to Emma Bailey. Bailey to her right. Down in the corner, Allison Swank. Back to Howard. Quickly down inside Cameron. Kicks it back out. Emma Bailey. In the corner, Allison Swank. 16-footer on the way, no good. And we've got a whistle and a foul there. Going to go against Lily Meyer. She got turned the box out there and got into the shooter just a little bit. So Allison Swank going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Meyer, that is her third, the 8th team foul. First free throw by Swank is good. Official raised 2 fingers up to start with, but everybody went in there like it was still a 1-and-1. Second free throw from Allison Swank, too strong off the back rim. The rebound brought down, but quickly stolen away, and now a whistle. And a jump ball will be called. The alternate possession gives it over to Central Heights. Was it maybe a little quick there on the tie-up. Gets it in. Cameron Peel dribbles by, leaves pressure along the right sideline. Now she'll back it out. Give it over to Lily Meyer. Like Central Heights is going to back out. Going to make West Franklin come out and guard them. Chris John with it out top now. Hand off to Meyer. Meyer guarded there by Emma Bailey. Meyer spins. Pass in, deflected away. And taken by Wes Franklin. Emma Bailey the other way. Driving into the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Allison Swank. No good on the shot, but a whistle and a foul. And it's in there back to the free throw line to shoot again. This one's going to go against Erica Haynes. That'll be her third personal foul. 19 foul on Central Heights. So from here on out, Wes Franklin will be shooting 2. First free throw by Swank is too strong off the back rim. No good. 8-point Central Heights advantage, 32-24. Second free throw by Allison Swank is good. Haynes gets it into Peel. Peel going to dribble it across the timeline and poked away from behind. Nice effort there by Madison Scott. Going to poke that away. Wes Franklin on the attack quickly again. Bailey driving. No good on the shot. Contact and a whistle, and she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot another 2. And I believe the block is going to go again. It is Erica Haynes. That's her 4th. Now Emma Bailey will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. A nice job by the point guard here for Wes Franklin, pushing the issue in that situation, drawing the foul and getting herself an opportunity. First free throw off the right side of the rim, no good. Alexis Haynes going to check in here for Eric Haynes. Bailey's second free throw rolls around the rim and out, but Allison Swank comes in to get the offensive rebound. Kicks it down to Cameron. Kicks it back out. Emma Bailey on top to Cameron. Now down to Howard. Howard going to pull the trigger, and all gets lodged between the backboard and the rim, so the alternate possession here. And in this situation, the ball will stay with Wes Franklin. We've got a little timeout here on the floor to if the officials can get the basketball out of the jam lodged in there. And quickly they come in here with the broom and knock it away. The ball will stay with Wes Franklin underneath their own basket. 6:03 remaining here in regulation, trailing by 7. Cameron triggers it in, gets it out top to Howard. Over to Bailey, trying to get it inside. The ball poked away, and they say last touch there by Wes Franklin. Like Cameron Peel got a hand to it, but deflected it off the hands of Allison Swank. Right, gets it into Cameron Peel. Oh, swinging around to Lily Meyer. Meyer going to try and bring it across the timeline. She will. That will slow things up, but she resets the offense. Left wing Creaky. To Alexis Haynes. Looks for the cutter there. Nothing. Kicks it back out. Cameron Peel thought about the 3. Now she's going to drive baseline and then shoveled her feet. And she got the defender in the air and then looked to dump off the pass, but drug her pivot foot. And the turnover gives it back to Wes Franklin. Falcons bring it across the timeline. Emma Bailey between the circles. Left wing Cameron. Back out to Bailey. Trying to get it inside. Find Allison Swank. 15-footer rolls around the rim and in. Allison's got that shot in her repertoire. Just hasn't done a good job of making it tonight until now. Meyer poked it away momentarily, able to get it back. It's just a Creaky. Out of Christian. Got it out there by Cameron. Gets a screen from Peel. Now in a little bit of trouble, trying to find some help. Gets it over to Jaden Creaky. Back out to Lily Meyer. Meyer guarded there by Bailey. Meyer going to work to the right. Meyer going to drive now into the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Cameron Peel looks for 3 on the way. Rolls around and out. No good. Haynes the offensive rebound and a whistle and a foul as she tries on the stick back. That's going to send Alexis Haynes to the free throw line to shoot 2. I believe that foul is going to go on Madison Scott for Wes Franklin. It is her third, 8th team foul. First free throw by Alexis Haynes is no good as it rolls off the side of the rim. Second free throw on the way, and this one is good. Lead to 6, 33-27. Quickly the other way. Bailey tries to fire, and Howard can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover back to Central Heights. Falcons will get to set up their full court pressure. Haynes tries to go over the top, gets it to Peel, and a whistle there. Foul going to be on Madison Scott as she tried to recover. That'll be her 4th personal foul, the 9th team foul on West Franklin, and it's going to send Cameron Peel to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. Hope Crabtree will substitute in here for West Franklin. At least she came to the scorer's table, and now apparently they thought maybe that was the 5th personal foul there, and so he'll sit back down. First free throw by Cameron Peel is up, and it is good. Actually, Riley Smith will check into the ball game here for West Franklin, and is going to replace Madison Smith, who's hobbled a little bit in the timeout called here by West Franklin. The 60-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So, Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
helpful?
very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Back here at Central Heights High School, 4:27 remaining here in regulation. Central Heights 34, West Franklin 27. Here in the girls varsity contest, Cameron Peel at the free throw line to shoot the second of a 1-and-1, made the first. Looking to make them both here. In the lead back up to 8. Second free throw by Peel, too strong, and the rebound brought down by Riley Smith. Get it over to Emma Bailey, who will bring it across the timeline, get things started for West Franklin. Over to Walter on the right wing. Down to Smith. Smith going to pull the trigger from 12 feet. Left it short, no good, and the rebound pulled away by Lily Meyer. Meyer will slow things up here for the Vikings. Out into the corner to Haynes. Haynes pass deflected, knocked away. Hauer the other direction. Driving, kicks it back, trying to look for Bailey, and poked away by Christian. It'll go out of bounds, stay with West Franklin. Hauer trying to drive over and then kick it off, but a good job there by Christian to get back and help out. Walter gets it into Swank. Swank in the middle of the lane, shot blocked as she went up for that one. Brought down by Alexis Haynes. Gets it over to Lily Meyer. Meyer to bring it across the timeline here, guarded closely by Bailey. Over to Christian, right wing. Gets it down inside Cameron Peel. Peel going to work on Swank. Shot up off the glass. A tough shot there by Cameron Peel. Gets it to go. Lead back to 9. 36-27. 3:20 remaining. Hauer, 15-footer, rolls around the rim and out. No good. Alexis Haynes with the rebound for Central Heights. Vikings get it across. Christian on the right wing. Looking to try and get it inside. Kicks it back out. Lily Meyer. Jaden Creaky finds Alexis Haynes at the left elbow. Into the corner, Cameron Peel. Peel will get it back out to Lily Meyer. Pass over towards Jaden Creaky. Poked away momentarily. Walter got a hand to it, but Creaky able to chase it down in the backcourt. One pass off the hands of Meyer, but find the hands of Cameron Peel. Gets it back to Lily Meyer. Reset the offense for Central Heights. Meyer gets a screen and she drives, and it's a moving screen here going to be called against Central Heights, and that will be on Alexis Haynes. That's going to be her 5th personal foul. It's a double bonus, but this is an offensive foul variety here, so the ball will just go into the possession of West Franklin. Edie Cameron checks back into the ball game for West Franklin. Bailey, top of the key, right wing, Samantha Howard. It's in the corner, Allison Swank. Thought about the 3, now tries to drive, kicks it back out to Bailey. To Cameron, into the corner, Riley Smith. Smith going to drive baseline, now kicks it back out. Going around, Bailey driving in, kicks it to Swank. Swank, tough, long 2 there with a toe on the line, no good. Rebound brought down by Taryn Compton for Central Heights. Gives it to Meyer, back over to Compton as she brings it across the timeline. Just under 2 minutes remaining here, still a 9-point lead for Central Heights. And a whistle and a foul here. Cameron got the arm there of Christian as she tried to drive by her. It's going to be the first on Katie Cameron. I'm going to send Melanie Christian to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her shot from Christian, too strong, no good. Second free throw by Melanie Christian. Goes around the rim and off, no good. Swank with the rebound for West Franklin. From Bailey, over to Cameron, down to Riley Smith. Smith tries to get it back to Cameron, loses control. Compton down on the ground to get it, and then tied up by West Franklin, but that gives the ball over to Central Heights on the alternate possession. Emma Leach going to check into the ball game here. She's going to replace Riley Smith for West Franklin. West Franklin into their full court press here. Haynes gets it to Peel. Peel trying to get it to Compton. The ball loose on the floor, and we've got a whistle and a timeout called here by Central Heights. We have 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here for this one. Minute 28 remaining here in regulation. 36-27 Central Heights with the lead. Both teams in the double bonus right now. West Franklin had trimmed the lead down to 5 here in this fourth quarter. The Vikings have hit their free throws so far here in the fourth quarter that they needed to. Left a few out there, but been able to keep the West Franklin offense at bay as they've continue to hold on to this lead. So Haynes, Erica Haynes, Cameron Peel, Melanie Christian, Lily Meyer, and Taryn Compton for Central Heights. Emma Leach, Katie Cameron, Emma Bailey, Allison Swank, and Samantha Howard on the floor for West Franklin. Central Heights going to kind of spread it out here, and Compton tries to drive past Howard, takes a little bit of a bump there, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Samantha Howard going to pick up her 4th personal foul. To send Taryn Compton to the free throw line to shoot 2. Compton 1 for 2 from the line so far. First free throw on the way, too strong off the back rim, no good. Compton goes to strike for the second. Free throw on the way. This one is good. 10-point advantage here for Central Heights, 37-27. Trying to get it over to Howard on the right side. Bailey's pass led her just a little too much. Out of bounds, the turnover gives it back to Central Heights. Haynes gets it into Peel. Peel will dribble it into the front court. Now picks up her dribble. Gets it back out to Lily Meyer. Meyer driving into the lane. Nobody's going to pick her up there. Now coming over to get the block, and now we've got a whistle and a foul. Going to go against West Franklin, and that's going to go on Samantha Howard. That'll be her 5th personal foul. So she'll have to come out of the ball game here with 56.6 remaining. Cameron Peel at the line to shoot 2. Walter checks in for Howard. The first shot by Peel is good. Peel's second on the way, off the front rim, no good. Lily Meyer, the offensive rebound, tries to kick it back out, stolen away by Emma Bailey. Bailey going to drive the other direction for West Franklin. Shot up off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound for Lena Walter. Her shot up, no good. And the rebound brought down by Erica Haynes. Get it to Lily Meyer, ahead to Cameron Peel. Peel going up against Katie Cameron. Shot up off the glass, no good. And the offensive rebound to Karen Thompson. The Bride's going to pull it back out here with a 10-point lead as we go under 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. Thompson at the left wing. Drives past her defender into the lane. Trying to look for Peel, dumps it off, but a little bit too high. And the pass goes out of bounds. So 17.3 remaining. Central Heights with an 11-point lead. West Franklin driving the other way. Takes it over to Leach, left wing to Bailey. Down inside looking for Cameron. And a whistle and a foul here going to go against Peel. That'll be her 4th personal foul. And that's going to send Katie Cameron to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cameron looking for her first point of the night. Free throw on the way, just a little bit too strong, no good. Cameron goes to strike for the second. Free throw on the way, rolls around the rim and out, no good. Erica Haynes brings down the rebound. Passes ahead to Taryn Compton. Now we'll give it back to Lily Meyer. And the time will expire. We've reached the end of the ball game with the final score. Central Heights 38, West Franklin 27. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get to the totals. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches, weakness, or discomfort in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, and B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live your life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com.
The NFL regular season finale is here. And it's high stakes. Make your move.
One-handed grab.
Claim your spot.
You step on the gas, you don't let off.
Seize your destiny. Miraculous! Last shot before the playoffs to change the whole picture.
Let's go!
The NFL season finale, all weekend long, Saturday, January 8th and Sunday, January 9th.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional per Kansas state law to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Welcome back here to Central Heights High School, where the Central Heights Vikings defeated the West Franklin Falcons in the girls varsity contest by a final of 38-27. Leading the way for Central Heights, senior Lily Meyer had 12. Karen Compton topped in 11. Cameron Peel added 8. Erica Haynes with 6. And 1 point for Alexis Haynes for the Vikings. For West Franklin, they were led by Madison Scott, who had 11 points. 8 points for Allison Swank. 6 points for Emma Bailey. And 2 points for Lena Walter. Central Heights improves to 4-2 on the season with the win. West Franklin falls to 2-2. We're going to take a timeout, send you back to the studio for a quick news update. We'll be back. Get ready for the boys contest. After this, you're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of the KOFO Game of the Week, brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, and by Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and Arvest Bank. For more information about our next Game of the Week broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and